Hey, welcome back to another Sea Power video here on the JT Gaming channel. Today we're playing a scenario created by one of the users here to go after Iran. And Iran has a unique vulnerability in the Persian Gulf. They have a island where almost 80% or more of their crude export is loaded onto ships. It's called Kharg Island, and it's in the northern part of the Persian Gulf, not near the southern part where the Bandar Abbas air bases or naval port is. It's not anywhere near the straits. So it's all the way on the other side, but it is a key port, a key island that has an oil pipeline going to it that then branches out into multiple different piers to fill oil tankers. And this is where the majority of Iranian oil sales come from, by loading them onto these oil tankers and then sailing them around the world. So our orders are to destroy the island, destroy all the facilities on the island, destroy all the Iranian Navy if they're there, the oil cowboys if they're there. But there are some Norwegian convoys in the area, so we're going to watch out and make sure we don't hit any friendlies there. So let's go ahead and just get some assets in the air. Oh, we're already being... They're already being shot at. That's not good. We are going to get our electronic warfare planes up in the air as fast as possible. Yep. So we got TF-15 here. Let's go ahead and bring them out of MCON. They're already under attack. There's no point having your radars off. Okay. And let's see here. Let's take a look at the range of our surface-to-air missiles. Okay, looks like we have multiple incoming. Excellent, excellent. Let's see what kind of ship we have here. All right. Let's go ahead and turn on his sensors.
Air search on. Radar high.
The Gettysburg is on, so that's the main one.
Surface search on.
This is the Missouri.
On station.
She does not have any kind of missile defense. We need to hold on to her so that she can bombard the shore facilities.
Radar eye. Surface search on. Radar eye.
So we're starting right out the gate with a missile attack underway on us. So we're getting our planes in the air here.
Birds away. Track 7026.
Yeah, Gettysburg's already up there, defending the fleet. Let's get you up to 10,000 feet.
Roger, go to altitude.
Let's get our radar plane.
Track 70.
Get him up to as high as he can go. 34,000 feet.
Roger, go to altitude.
Make sure his sensors are on.
Radar eye. New air. Contact detected. Roger, turn 011.
Also going to engage his offensive ECM in the direction of this.
7042.
So 500 knot contact, we're going to go and designate that hostile.
Birds away, track 7044. Engage track 7052. Birds away, track 7049.
We'll get a few more planes up in the air here.
Contact detected. Multiple surface contacts detected. Vampire. Bearing 16. Multiple surface contacts detected. On station.
All right, we're taking out a bunch of these incoming missiles here.
Vampire. Bearing 15. Multiple surface contacts detected. New surface contact detected. Multiple surface contacts detected. New air contact detected. New air contact detected. Birds away. Track 7040. Multiple surface contacts detected. Multiple surface contacts contacts detected. New surface contact detected. New surface contact detected. Engaging track 7031. Bandits, bandits. Birds away, track 7031. New air contact detected.
Want to make sure we shoot down this AS-4 that's coming at us here.
Birds away, track 7031. New air contact detected.
All right, that's not good. We're going to go ahead and pause it right here because we are in a very bad position. On a salvo of 2 on him.
Engage track 7031.
Salvo of 2 on
Weapon
him.
error. No track assigned.
We're down to our point defense
Birds
missiles.
away, track 7031.
We really need to get ahead here. Okay, good. That was critical. That one almost got through to us. Okay.
Engage track 7052.
Nope. Okay, check fire then.
Ceasefire track.
Let's take our Eagles, have them engage.
Fox 3. Roger. Turn 3-5.
Get your butt up to 6,000 feet.
Go to altitude 6000.
All right, we're gonna need some anti-ship planes up. So let's get those A6s off the deck here. Flight deck, A6. Anti-ship heavy. Flight of 4. Go.
Roger. Turn 3-5. Engage track 7052.
I got a little radar plane blinding those guys.
Splash track 7052.
Okay.
Engaging track Fox 1.
Yeah, get on him.
Track 7051 is toast. Engaging track 7.
We're gonna have him turn to engage with Sidewinder.
Fox 2.
Yeah, this guy's on the deck. Whoever this guy. It's a helicopter, maybe? Cruise missile?
Track 7050
The hell was it?
is history. New air contact detected.
All right. Send this flight back. Get you guys back up to 10,000 feet.
Roger. Go to Roger. Turn 3-2-1. New air contact detected.
Not you two.
New
Yes.
air contact detected. Roger. Turn 3-1-2.
All right, we have a lot of targets to identify. This guy's probably a civilian airliner. These guys could be hostile. Yeah, looks like they are, actually.
On station.
They within range? No.
On station. Roger. Turn 062.
We got our attack flight up. Let's get them selected if we can.
Roger. Turn.
Oh,
Roger.
gosh.
Turn 070. Roger.
There we go.
Turn 3-2-0.
Let's get you guys to 3,000 feet.
Go to altitude 300.
They have a very short flight. Give me the flight deck, please. Oh my gosh. Flight deck. There it is.
On station.
We really want some air-to-air combat. We'll keep pumping out the
New air contact detected.
air intercept. Yeah. Launch those two. Let's see what my A7 options are here. Yeah, nothing that I can use right now.
New air contact detected.
We'll get another flight of anti-ship heavy up. Okay. So we have 2 anti-air combat air patrols right here. This is one of them. I want to see if there's any fire control radars. I'm sure some of these are going to be Norwegian tankers. I got to figure out which ones are those. This is definitely hostile. I know he is. I'll go ahead and designate him as hostile, the entire wing.
On station.
Alright, who is on station? Looks like the AWACS is. Ray Gun Flight 1 is up. Okay. So Fast Eagle Flight 1 only has medium range and short range missiles
Air
left.
contact detected.
Okay. Eagle Flight 3 still has their Phoenixes. 1 each.
Track 7057 is classified. Neutral warship.
Yep, that's what I was afraid of. So I'm afraid there's going to be some hostiles in here, and that's going to be a problem. But
New air
these are
contact
definitely hostile up here.
on station. Bandits.
All right, Gettysburg.
Bandits. Birds away. Track 7012. Engage track 701. On station.
Let me keep Fast Eagle 3 in the back for now. It's
Turn
three-
to course.
No.
029.
Oh no! Get back
High.
into formation.
Ceasefire. Track.
Jesus Christ. Something's going on where it's not selecting the unit that I'm clicking. Let's go to formation. Rejoin formation now. Oh, what formation were you in? 15-7.
New air contact detected.
Please rejoin the formation, Gettysburg, please.
Roger. Turn 069.
Son of a gun. Okay, I think he's back in formation now. My God, that would be a really bad time for him to leave formation. We need them to protect the battleship.
Birds away. Track 7010. New air contact detected.
Watch these missiles do their thing right here. I believe these are Tu-95. Either recon planes or Tu-16 bombers. I'm not sure which. Definitely hostile, though.
Splash track 701.
That was a fighter.
Kill track 7.
That was another MiG-23.
New air contact detected.
All right, everything looks good up there.
Turn to course. 3, 1.
I don't know why he's not
Four,
rejoining
line.
formation. It's really annoying. Let's go to formation. Go to join formation 15.7. All right. Then let's go to the formation editor
On
and
station.
make sure he's there.
Track 701.
And he is.
Is toast.
Okay. All right, let's go to Flight 1. Fast Eagle Flight 1 needs to come up here. I'm going to have them engage these helicopters.
2, 0.
Fast Eagle Flight 3 is going to come over here.
Turn to
Rook 1, which is ray gun 1.
New air. Contact detected.
Actually, you come over here.
Roger. Turn on station.
Where's Rook 1? There he is.
Roger. Turn 3, 2, 0.
These guys are hostile. The reason why I know these are hostile is their speed. If you're wondering how I'm determining that.
Birds away. Track 70115. Track 7061 is classified. Engaging track 7014. Bandits.
Come on, baby.
Weapon error. No track assigned.
No!
Turn to course.
No!
3,
Oh,
1,
no. Okay, we gotta
7.
pause it then.
LI.
Once again, it did the thing where it's turning the ship instead of shooting the target.
Engage track
Okay.
7.
On pause?
Birds
Okay.
away. Track 7.
Let's return him to formation.
3.
Formation, join formation, you. On pause. Give the formation an order with a course change.
Turn to course.
Let's make sure
3,
everybody
2,
changes
LI.
course here. Okay, looks like it's working. All right, ray gun flight 5. I want you guys up here.
Turn 3.
Ray gun flight 1.
4.
It's right there. These guys are all hostile. Every single one of them. What do we have here? 10 knots, 15 knots. Okay. Just make sure everyone. He's 7 knots, 7 knots. I don't see any fire control radars coming off these ships, so I think we're okay. These are probably MiG-23s coming in. 3 of them.
Kill track 701.
All right, it's one down.
5. Flash track 701.
2 for 2 so far.
Track
Got him.
7013 is toast.
All right, Fast Eagle 1. You guys are at 10,000 feet. Doing your thing. Go ahead and navigate down to 3,000.
Roger. Go down.
Once you're down below the cloud cover there.
000.
Flight 3. Yeah, you guys are fine. All right, ray gun flight 1. Let's see if we can start knocking these guys out.
Engage track 7. Whip it away. Engage track. Whip it away. Engage track. Whip it away. Engaging track 706. Whip it away. Engaging track 70. Whip it away.
Okay. Got weapons on everybody. Alright, these are more MiG-23s. Let's rotate Fast Eagle 3 back to here. Won't select it for some reason. Yeah, something's really going on with the unit selection. It's not working properly. Let's start knocking out these helicopters. Okay. Let's go back to the Gettysburg. Let's do a quick missile count. He's got 64 weapons left. That's enough. He can keep shooting.
Birds away, track 701. Engage track 7018.
So they may have released missiles right here because they've turned around. This one could be a MiG-23. Where is Flight 3 at? I want to kind of keep these guys close together, so I'm going to turn him back around.
Roger, turn 306.
Okay, Rook 1. Engage with your offensive ECM.
Engage track 70.
Yeah, pretty much everybody over there is being blinded. We can actually pull him back a little bit.
Roger, turn 180.
Alright, this should be a good kill on a helicopter. Phoenix versus helicopters, low probability of hit. Well, let's see what happens here.
Track 7072 is toast.
Let's try using the medium range missile for this.
Is classified. Engaging track 7085.
Alright, this guy turned around. I think he realized he's being shot at. Alright, we're going to get a good VID on these Norwegian tankers down here. Should be a line of 3 of them. There's one. Oh, that's the one. Alright, cool. So he's going after the radar there. He's got one more missile. One more medium range missile after this. Did he say warship? Okay, so these are warships over here. I want to get Ray Gun Flight 5 over here. This is a very fast plane. He's trying to outrun this missile and he might do it. Alright, this is a Sparrow against a helicopter. Looks like it's tracking good. Nope, it just missed.
Kill track on station.
What? Okay, we got the kill track to the up there. Let's try that again. Engage with a single shot aim 7.
Engaging track 7085. Fox 1. Engaging track 7018. Birds away, track 7017. On station, new air contact detected.
He's going after that helicopter again.
Kill track.
Okay, we got him that time.
Roger, RTB.
All right, he's RTB. That's excellent. Fast Flight 1. Let's put...
On station.
let's go with you. Go with your wingman. Engage. Medium range. After him.
Track 7073.
All right, we're going to go back to the carrier. We're going to replenish our air superiority. Let's go with them. We're going to go with air-to-air intercept, flight of 2, launch.
Roger. Turn 3, 1, 2. VID track.
I'm going to use flight 3 to VID track the rest of these guys. I believe that they're all Norwegian friendlies.
Multiple surface contacts detected. Ceasefire track 7056 is classified. Neutral merchant.
Excellent.
VID track. Roger. Turn 160.
These guys are all hostile. Where's my Gettysburg at?
Birds away track 7017. Engage track 701. Sit. Engage track 7019.
Just out of range. Just got to wait a second here.
Birds away track. Engage track 7020. Engage track.
Okay, they all have incoming on them. We're going to watch this attack on these little torpedo boats that are over here. These are called Bogmars. Fast light boats controlled by the Iranian Republican Guard.
7062 is classified. Neutral merchant. Multiple hostile surface hit track 7064.
Good secondaries on first hit.
Surface contacts detected.
Excellent. Good hits. They're all hit. Okay, ray gun flight 1, I need you to pull back a little bit because you are under attack, my friend. Ray gun flight 1, where are you? There he is. Yes.
Turn 2. The bandits.
Fast Eagle flight 1. Do you have a single? You do.
Engaging track Fox 3.
There we go. Come on, baby. Get back up in the air. Where'd it go? Okay. That thing took a long time for its rocket motor to ignite. Jeez. All right, so for the first part of the Phoenix flight, the Rio, the radar operator in the back behind the pilot, is actually keeping the target illuminated. Eventually, the AIM-54 Charlie will go pit bull, where it has its own radar, designate its own target. And that's where it is right now. It's already pit bull. It's tracking. Has lots of energy. This should be a good kill.
Track
Yep.
7019 is toast.
So what we got to watch out for now is this guy here. If he survives his missile attack, Eagle Flight 3 will have to move in and take him out. So we're going to watch that missile. Should get a good kill to the right here. Okay, that one's already missed.
Missile launch, missile launch.
Oh, Jesus, he got it off.
Roger, turn 172.
We're going to try and outrun this missile if we can.
Roger, turn 154.
Shoot. This is going to be right on top of us. Come on, baby. Survive. Survive. Yes. Okay.
Engaging track 7020. Fox 1. Roger. Turn 318. Roger. Go to altitude.
I'm replacing the combat air patrol. That's what this third flight is. This is not a good angle for a Sparrow. So 50-50 chance if I get a hit here. If I don't get a good hit, I'll use the Gettysburg. Gettysburg has a great head-on angle. Yeah, miss. That's because you're trying to shoot him out at 9 o'clock position. That's just not going to work.
Birds away, track 7020.
Oh, they may have to. Maybe too late. These guys may have to engage. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
On station. Engage track 7. Fox 1.
He just Fox 1. That's going to be an AIM-7 Sparrow. Very high speed. Pretty large warhead for an air-to-air missile. So, you just got to get close and it'll do the fragmentation warhead will do the rest. I could have saved the Gettysburg missile, but that's all right. This angle's not that great either. This one might miss. It's got lots of energy, so we'll see. Like I said, it's got a big warhead, so yeah, it's like playing horseshoes and hand grenades, you know. Close counts with a Sparrow. Is he RTB? No. Okay, Fast Eagle Flight 4 is back. He's down to a 1 ship. Does he still have his long range? He does not. How much fuel does he have? Plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. We're fine. So the immediate threat is repelled. We're going to get on Fast Eagle Flight 5 here. Going to go ahead and designate... let's check speeds here. 15 knots. 15 knots. 15. These guys are in formation, therefore, if one is hostile... They're all hostile. Somebody has their sonar on. Okay, radar fight 5. Let's go. It should be real easy. This harpoon should have no problem acquiring the targets here. Where's your wingman at? Nice. Not sure why they did it that way.
Whip it away.
Okay. The wingman of the flight lead launched all of those. Now he's RTB. That's fine. He launched 2 weapons on the last one. I'm actually okay with that. This guy's coming down. He's going to do a visual ID on this tanker. That is right off his nose. There he is. That's definitely a friendly.
063 is classified. Neutral merchant.
All right, so we're not going to get involved in any neutral merchant problems.
034.
I do need to take out these helicopters.
Roger. Turn 355.
If I could lob a Phoenix at this radar plane, that would really help. Ooh, Strike Eagle Flight 5. Where's this guy? Fast Eagle Flight 5. I thought I gave these guys orders. Apparently I did not. Let's get them up to like 20,000 feet. They need to save their fuel. He's on station. We don't need any more anti-ship people right now. We are going to swarm Kharg Island. This is the island I was talking about, with a lot of A7s doing seed suppression of enemy air defense. We're just not there yet. All three of my missiles are going after one target. This is dumb. All right, let's go with Ray Gun Flight 5.
Engage track 707. Engage track 7069.
Where's my Rook? Rook Flight. I want you to turn your offensive ECM to here.
Engage track 7.
I do like how they've corrected the range of the offensive ECM. This is much more realistic in terms of range. These little planes are powerful. These antennas, I mean, I feel bad for the crew that have to be near this amount of radiation. It's like sitting next to a microwave that's running with the door open. Yeah. Here's one of our harpoons. There was a miscommunication with the pilot on the first attack. He launched 3 harpoons at one target by mistake. This stuff happens in real life, so I'm okay with it. It's realism. Mistakes happen. All right, so we have the Olivand over there. They do have air defense, but it's very shallow. It's a 3 nautical mile air defense missile. Very, very short.
On station.
Coming up on one of the... Oh, I'm kind of concerned. I don't see any defensive fire from this target. That's not good. Oh, there it goes. Okay, whatever it is, it just shot a missile. So it is a warship.
Hit track 7071.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Whatever it is, it's big as hell, too.
Engage track 7073. Fox 1.
Still going after these helicopters up here. I'm going to take Eagle Flight 7 and go after that radar plane. Let's grab him.
Roger. Turn 331.
This is an attack on the Olivand right there. This is a confirmed warship. The other one's not confirmed, and I'm a little concerned. That might be a tanker. This guy might be at the head of a tanker convoy. After this attack, we'll do some VIDs if this guy sinks.
Track 70. Roger. RTB.
Like I said, he's got very short air defense. It's only like 3 nautical miles. He'll probably get one shot off on this missile. He's already shooting his cannon at it. Nothing we can do about that. As you can see, the cannon shots are just soaring way overhead. All right, there's the defensive chaff. That's the missile. Oh, he got 2 off. Okay. Like the whole missile launcher only holds 3 missiles, so good job getting 2 of them off.
Hit track 7070.
What about this one? Does this one get a hit? Yes. Okay. very interesting that these are not sunk. So I'm very concerned that they are not. I'm going to mark them as unknown again. Oh, I can't. I'm going to mark them as neutral until I verify them. So let's go with Fast Eagle Flight 3. Are you coming home? You are.
Roger. Turn 281.
Yeah, I am going to... We're going to figure out who these two are, because it's possible that these are not warships. And that would be a mistake if I just shot at some neutrals. This is a cruiser. Look at this. Sevdalov. It's a Russian cruiser. I wonder if they call it a battleship. Knowing the Russians, they probably call it a battleship. Let's see what they say. Let's pull up the information block on this. The reason why we know what it is because of its distinctive radar. It's transmitting. It's giving its
Track
position away.
7071 is classified. Hostile merchant. New air. Contact
Hostile
detected.
merchant. Okay. So it was a merchant, but it's hostile? It wasn't Norwegian. Okay. Fast Eagle Flight 1.
New air. Contact detected.
Alright, I want you guys to come over here. We're going to verify this one. This one might be a hostile merchant as well. As long as it's not Norwegian, we're still okay. Anyway, what I was saying about the Sevdalov, do they call it... No, they do call it a light cruiser. Okay, that's accurate. Yep, it was built by the Soviet Union. We're going to go ahead and mark him as hostile. Eagle Flight 7. Let me find him on my stack of contacts here. Here we go. Eagle Flight 7. It's just a two-ship. But I want you to take your radar guided. Yeah, we're going to shoot him down with a spare.
Contact detected.
All right, let's bring you down to 1,000 feet.
Roger. Go to altitude 1000.
And what we don't know is we don't know if this Iranian light cruiser is surrounded by civilians. I doubt it, but boy, he might be trying to hide inside of a fishing fleet or something. They're all doing 6 knots, so they're not going anywhere. Well, he's doing 15. That's what's going on. These are civilians, I bet. Yep. There's 2, maybe 4. There are 4 warships transiting through a fishing region, a fishing area, is what it looks like. Man. Okay, so we got to be very careful here. Fast Eagle Flight 2. Go ahead and put a Sparrow on this helicopter here. That's right, get some. And we're going to put a Phoenix on that radar plane. This will blind them. And so we can get close and start shelling that island. So we do have multiple radars coming from what we believe is the light cruiser.
Track
It is a hostile merchant.
7069 is classified. Hostile merchant.
And do we get a good kill on this helicopter?
Same launch. Same launch.
Okay,
New
so
air. Contact detected. Track
I want you to break and get the hell out of there.
7084 is classified. Hostile helo.
So this whole fleet, there's portions of this fleet that we know have good air defense.
Roger. Turn
Oh no, why? That's not what I wanted.
Roger. Turn 2.
Fast Eagle Flight 1, you need to get your butt over here.
Turn 2.
Where's Rook?
4.
Rook needs to start blinding this entire fleet.
Engage track.
Yeah.
0, 7, 5.
Oh boy. An SAN-6. He does not have an SAN-6. Alright, so yeah, I was right. There's definitely hostiles involved. Why are you slowing down, dude? Did you successfully defeat that missile? Looks like you did. What is this missile going after? I don't know. Yeah, I was going to say that there's no way that missile has this kind of range, but it's an SAN-6, yeah. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take Fast Eagle Flight 7,
Roger. Turn
get him outside the circle.
6.
Ray Gun Flight 5, as a group, sink this dude.
Engage track 7, 0, 6, 9.
Fast Eagle Flight 3 is RTB, okay.
Multiple air contacts detected.
Oh, they got another group coming up, okay. Not a problem. So here's how I'm going to treat this. I'm going to treat this group as hostile. I do realize that there is a strong likelihood that there's some fishing boats in here, and that's just it's just too bad. They're going to have to write a strongly worded letter to somebody, but it won't be me because I don't care. Okay, so the 6-knot targets I'm not going to classify. All the ones that are doing 15 knots I'm calling warships. These guys are definitely hostile. Oh my god, it's a lot too. Holy crap. Let's get flight deck. Yeah, we need heavy intercept. And I want both of you guys, okay. Get them up. How many weapons do we have on him? Oh, here we have 4, that's good. Let's see if I can blind this guy. All those is hostile. Alright, this radar plane should go down. This is exactly what these missiles were designed to do, is hit these slow lumbering radar planes. While he's out here, I'm going to throw a couple Phoenixes into this formation to thin them out. But this is my major threat right now. This could overwhelm the Gettysburg if they coordinate their attack properly. So we're just going to keep an eye on that. Let's make sure that they are doing 15 knots. Let's bump that speed up a little bit to ahead full.
Ahead full. Maneuvering eye.
The next thing that's going to happen is this Phoenix versus radar plane. So let's watch this happen.
Multiple air contacts detected.
There he is. You can see the plane. He's doing maneuvers already. Chaff and flares out.
Kill track.
Good hit.
7, 0, 2, 2.
Good hit. All right, let's take you Fast Eagle 7.
Roger. Turn.
Kind of hold them off right here.
4.
Fast Eagle Flight 9, where are you? I don't even see you. Where are you? Oh, okay. Is he landing? Is that what's going on here? Oh, this is the flight that I just launched. Okay.
Hit track 7069.
All right, so this is an Iranian oil tanker. And we're going to send her to Davy Jones. This is a hostile ship. Okay, ray gun flight 5. Launch another attack on him.
Confirmed.
That was not what I wanted to have happen.
Engage track 7069.
Ray gun flight 1.
Whip it away. Roger. Turn 038.
All right, we're going to begin attacking this group of warships here. I wonder if they're already in range. Yes, they are. So as a flight, we're going to engage the capital ship first.
Engaging track 7075.
Once I hear that call, we're going to pick them apart.
Whip it away.
That's the call I was listening for.
Engaging track
Now I'm going to individually target these other ships with single missiles.
Engaging track. Whip it away. Engage track 7080. Whip it away. Roger that. Roger. RTB.
The Sevdurlov will take a lot of missiles to sink, so I'm going to double up on her.
Roger.
Actually, I'm going to triple up on her.
Whip it away. Engage track 7075. Roger. RTB.
And then anything that's remaining,
Engaging track
we'll throw on him.
7081. Whip it away. Roger. RTB.
All right, these guys are waiting to launch. That's my replenishment cap right there. So this attack will answer the question, who are these 4 unknown ships doing 6 knots? Because if they're hostile, they will light off their radars and identify themselves to try and defend the fleet. We're going to compress a little bit of time for the first time.
Track 7074 is classified. Hostile warship.
Okay, so these are hostile. Excellent. I don't think they have any weapons remaining, but let's see what they have.
Weapon air, bad track type.
Yeah. Okay, let's RTB this entire flight.
Hit track 7069.
Okay, and ray gun 5. Okay, Flight Eagle Flight 5. What do you have left for weapons? Okay, you do have some good ones.
Engage track 7127.
Flight 7.
Fox 3, new air contact detected. Engage track.
This is a large formation of bombers coming in.
7093. Engage track Fox 3.
I'm also going to designate this one hostile right here.
Fox 3.
Okay, Fast Eagle 7. Let's expend all of their missiles. Where's it at? There she is.
Engaging track 7-1, Fox 3.
Okay, and then finally his last Phoenix
Engaging
missile.
track 7095. Engage track 7090.
Come on, I want to hear the missile launch. Come on.
New air contact detected. Engage track Fox 3.
Okay.
Engage Fox 3.
Excellent. Let's go with Flight 5. Where is Fast Eagle Flight 5 at? Right here. How many weapons do you have? You still have 2 Phoenix missiles. So let's start working on the second group over here.
Engaging track Fox 3. Multiple air contact
Wow, they have
detected.
so many. This is a huge attack.
Engage track 7153.
Okay.
Engage Fox 3. Multiple hostile surface engaging track 7152.
I think they're also within Gettysburg range now, so let's check them. Also, Rook. Oh. We have to be blinding them during this attack. And let's just make sure that we are blinding them. Let's shift your focus to these bombers.
Engage track 7156.
And where is Gettysburg? There he is. Yeah, he refuses to comply with the orders for the fleet. So I'm going to take him out of the fleet first. Formation, rather. Leave formation. So Gettysburg's by himself now. Let's find him on the list.
Fox
There.
3.
Now, your speed is going to get back up to head full.
Ahead full. Maneuvering eye.
Okay. And we are going to begin knocking these guys out in just a few minutes.
Multiple hostile air contacts detected. Multiple hostile air contacts detected.
All right, I believe that's the Sevdurlov right off the bow there.
2. Skill track 7.
Damn.
089.
Their point defense is tight. So tight.
Multiple hostile air contacts detected.
Woo! Holy smokes.
Multiple hostile air contacts detected.
Okay, we need to... You guys need to get back.
Turn to ceasefire track.
Fast Eagle Flight 5.
Ceasefire track. Roger. Turn 240.
They absolutely stopped that anti-ship missile attack. Holy smokes. All right, let's see how we do on these bombers. I counted 8 bombers coming in. There might be more.
Track 7.
That's
Splash
1,
track
that's 2.
7095. Splash track 7. Splash track.
Oh, they're low.
153.
Nice.
Kill.
They
Splash
went
track.
right off the deck.
Hey, bandits. Track 7.
All
Bandits.
right. Looks like there's 3 remaining, or maybe 2 remaining. It's not much. So let's get on Gettysburg. We are going to finish off these two.
Engaging track 7155.
How is he too far away? That doesn't make any sense.
On station.
He's not too far away at all.
On station.
Oh, yeah. Oh, because he's so low. That's exactly why. Okay.
Ceasefire track. Ahead full. Maneuvering eye. Engage track 7155. Engaging track 7 Fox 3.
Okay. We got one more chance to sink these guys.
Roger. Turn 097. Track 7079 is classified. Hostile warship.
They're probably right off the water again.
Splash track 71.
All right, got one of them. Still one remaining. All right, come on, man. You got to get nose down. He's down low. Yeah, he's at 200 feet. This might be a miss. All right, he's diving now, but it might be too late. He just doesn't have the energy, maybe? Oh, he's picking up energy now that he's in a dive. Yeah, this is gonna be close.
Splash track 7.
Got him. Those were F4s, by the way. Those were the escorts for the bombers. Okay. Well, we got to replenish everybody. All right, where is Flight 9? There they are. These guys need to get their butt up here first. Once they're on station, I'll relieve everybody else. But yeah, you guys start heading back. Fast Eagle Flight 5, you head back to there. I'm going to have Fast Eagle Flight 1 just RTB right now.
Roger, RTB.
All right, how many weapons do we have left? Looks like not enough. All right, let's shift fire on Rook, our electronic warfare plane. Keep blinding this group.
Engage track 7074. Engage track 7076. Whip it away. Roger, RTB. Engaging track.
Yeah, I'm just going to have everybody that has a weapon left shoot at this one ship. Hopefully we get one through. All right, so here's this guy. This guy's not in formation right now. So I think for safety reasons, I better put him in that formation. So let's go back to here. Let's go with formation. Let's go with join. 15.7. Let's go to 15.7 formation editor. And let's move him Just fall behind the Missouri, because we're going to get into a gunfight, it looks like. I don't see any way around it. What is this guy here? Okay. Couple of harpoons. I'm looking for a Tomahawk Bravo. So I think I could launch a series of Tomahawk Bravo attacks on that. Tomahawk Bravo, so he's got 8. 8. What does Gettysburg have? 12. So we got 16 plus 12. So that's 28. Plus the Missouri. 36. 36 Tomahawk Bravos. So he's got 8. Yeah, we're going to do a long-range Tomahawk attack on this fleet. I'm just assessing my 24. This guy has a lot of anti-ship missiles. Okay. So 24. Here we go. I want names. So we're going to go Hancock, Norris, Hancock, Norris, oh wow. Okay, so Hancock, Norris, Bunker Hill. Let's find him over here on the list. There's Bunker Hill. There's Hancock. Where's Norris? Norris. Okay. This is why I love the Spruance class destroyer. Is it has a lot of potential anti-ship weapons if you assign it that way.
Bulldog away. Track 7075. Confirmed. Engage track.
Okay,
Bulldog
now
away. Track 7075.
Norris was the next one.
Engaging track 70.
And then it was Bunker Hill.
4. Bulldog away. Track 70. Engage track 7.
Notice I'm trying to punch a hole
79.
in this quadrant.
Bulldog away. Track 7074.
This is what naval attack looks like in the modern age.
Bulldog away. Track 7074.
Now, as these missiles fly past our battleship group, we're going to launch theirs as well in this group. And I'm just going to punch a hole in that air defense and repeatedly throw missiles into that quadrant. It's essentially their 5 o'clock quadrant. Okay. So this flight is up. Pause. Wow, we're already over our other group. So, Bunker Hill had 12 remaining. So we are going to go...
Engage track 7. Bulldog away. Track 70. Engaging track 7080.
Okay, we are going to pause. Okay. He's got 8. And I'm going to send him after... Let's see, this one?
Engaging track 707.
Now the Barcelone has 8 as well. Salvo of 8.
Engaging track 70.
The Missouri has 16. No,
Track 70.
has 8.
Engage track 70.
This should be a massive attack.
Salvo
Let's watch this launch.
Track 7076.
And there's Tomahawks flying overhead as this attack goes off.
Track 7075. Bulldog away. Track 7075.
All right, that attack is over. I do want to double check my Rook electronic warfare plane. Make sure you are jamming.
Engage track
Oh.
7082.
Hold on a second. Okay, he is engaging. So let's pause this. I love how we've actually coordinated this attack with the slower harpoons that are coming in from the left. So this is a very well coordinated attack.
Multiple hostile air contacts detected. Multiple hostile air contacts hit track 70.
Oh, we're already scoring hits on ships. That's the Utiloi, I think.
Hostile air contacts detected. Multiple 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 hostile.
Definitely the Utiloi is dead.
contacts detected.
He was deploying his towed array, towed sonar variable depth.
7074. Multiple.
Well, he did his job soaking up a lot of the incoming missiles.
Multiple hostile air contacts detected.
That's the Utiloi on fire to the right.
Air contacts detected.
Contact off the bows on fire. Sevdalov's on fire. 4 hits. Multiple hits on the one we're going after now.
7076.
That was a Sovremini. He's not doing well.
Multiple hostile air contacts detected. Multiple hostile air contacts detected.
That's the Sevdalov right there. As you can see, he's still sailing. Okay.
Hit track 70.
So far, we've only got 2 kills so far. So one thing you can be confident in with the Tomahawks is you can shoot them past friendly ships like this and they will not target them. These are much more intelligent weapons than the harpoons. So you can safely fly them by neutral shipping like this and you'll be just fine. Where it gets sketchy is the last 5 to 15 miles. Whenever they start designating their own targets, that's where you want to be careful. The harpoon can retarget itself after its midway point, so whatever mileage that is. So if it's shooting 60 miles, anything within 30 miles is fair game. I want to check the altitude on him. Yeah, that's what I thought. We need to get him up. You guys are supposed to be at 20,000 feet.
Roger, go to altitude.
Yeah, and they've got the external fuel tank, so they're fine.
Zero.
We're recovering a lot of aircraft back here. This is good. So one thing that we want to watch is our course for... I want to make sure that we drive between these two fleets here. We don't want to run into any of these tankers. Alright, we're going to compress a small amount of time. Set my 60 nautical mile range. Oh wow, Fast Eagle 9 is well within SAM range. We've got to pull him back a little bit. Yeah, they can take a pot shot at him. We don't want that.
Roger, turn.
Fast Eagle 5, what do you have for weapons? Well, you still got some weapons left, okay. And you're at what? You're at 10,000 feet? He's at 20, that's good. Where is my... Where's Bear?
Roger, turn.
Oh, he's overhead. All those missiles are flying by him. All right, let's see how this attack goes. Let's let's get on board this missile and compress some time. Let's get it close.
On station.
You know, out of all the ships that are in this fleet, the capital ship, the Sevdalov, is the least of my worries. But because it is the lead ship, the capital ship, I'm going to take it out.
On station.
But she's not nearly as capable as, say, the Udaloy or the Sovereignty is. We've already sunk a Sovereignty. We saw it on fire anyway. Oh, and the Udaloy. We saw the Udaloy sink, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and hop on board our little missile here. You can see the self-defense fire has already begun. Honestly, that light cruiser, the capital ship, did not look injured at all. It wasn't on fire.
Multiple hostile air contacts detected.
Pretty incredible point defense coming out of that ship. Just a lot of cannons.
Multiple hostile air contacts detected. Hit track 7075.
Looks like we knocked out some of the point defense. Good hits.
Hit track 7080.
Alright, she is sunk. So we did get the capital ship. Now we're going after the Krevac
Track
and whoever's left.
7083 is classified. Hostile warship.
Yeah, so a lot of this wave is already on ships that have been destroyed already. Not much we can do that at this point. I wonder if we could retarget them. In IRL, you can retarget missiles, but I have no communication with this missile. So just know that the current Tomahawk that we have, at this point, we could tell this group, we could do it by entire groups, retarget to here, or, retarget this one. In this video game, you can't do that. You should be able to, though. In the description, it even talks about doing it. All right. All right, nothing we can do.
Multiple hostile air contacts detected.
Well, we are detecting those missile launches now. That's what that's all about. Wow, we got a couple good hits on those Tomahawks.
Multiple hostile air contacts detected. Multiple hostile air contacts detected. On station. Hit track 7079.
All right, multiple Tomahawk hits on the Krevac. She's definitely done. Went down swinging, though. She took out a lot of Tomahawks before she got taken out. Got some nice secondaries over there.
Hit track 7078.
All right, this is an unclassified large target. I hope it's the Kirov, because it's getting a lot of Tomahawks put on it. It could be a helicopter carrier like a Moskva, because we saw a lot of helos.
Hit track 7078.
This is pretty incredible. This guy's taken at least 5 Tomahawks, 6, and is not sunk yet. What is this boat? Holy smokes. Eight, 9 Tomahawks? What is this thing, invincible?
Hit track
Oh my word.
7078.
Well, whatever it is, it's worth it. Because it had a lot of hit points. It's definitely going to sink. And we will find out what it is when it sinks. So, I'm not even worried about it. So now I am a little concerned about shooting the harpoons past these guys, because how close are they to our fleet?
Track 7078 is classified. Hostile merchant.
Is that this one? Okay, yeah. That was just a very large merchant. That was a very sunk one. So remember what I said about the harpoon in 30 nautical miles? Anything within 30 nautical miles, or after 30 nautical miles, is a fair target. Now, it should not target over way to the left. So we are clear to launch harpoons from our fleet here. So let's take a look at what we have. We have It's the RGM-84, so we have 8. 8. 8. And then finally Missouri has 16. So let's start with Gettysburg. And we're going to go Gettysburg, Brisbane, or Barcelona.
7080 is classified. Hostile merchant.
Yep. These are all hostile merchants, by the way. Don't freak out that we're shooting these oil tankers. These are Iranian oil tankers. These are legitimate military targets. Okay, so we're not within range yet. You know what? These might be merchants, so I'm going to go ahead and attack this. I know this guy's a warship, so we're going to put 16 on him.
Bulldog away. Track 7083. Engaging track 7083. Salvo fire. Bulldog away. Track 7083.
All right, let's start getting our seed up.
Bulldog away. Track 7083.
All right, I'm going to launch a combat air patrol first, and then we're going to start investigating Kharg Island, because that's our goal.
Bulldog away. Track 7083.
All right, we'll compress a little bit of time while these missiles fly to target.
On station.
Okay.
Roger. Turn 342.
Let's get you up to 20,000 feet.
Roger. Go to altitude 2000.
We're going to watch this attack happen. Okay. Not sure what kind of warship this is, but I believe it is a warship.
Hit track 7083.
Yep, it just sunk. So this was another Krevac. I think its missiles were expended because it didn't do much to defend itself.
Hit track 7083.
And I believe the other two, which are right over here, which we can't see, these are merchants. So we will take care of them in due course. Let's Fast Eagle Flight 1, are you guys in the air? You are. Let's give you an order to come up here first.
Turn 340.
Definitely send you to 20,000 feet.
Roger. Go to altitude 20,000.
I'm going to launch another flight of A6s to finish off those merchants. So let's go down to A6. Let's go with anti-ship heavy. Flight of 2. Yeah, we'll put 4 harpoons on each one. And finally, we can think about using the A7s. I want to use the A7s in seed. We're going to launch another electronic warfare plane to support our attack on the Kharg Island. So this will be a separate electronic warfare plane. Alright, we're going to launch a 2-ship for anti-radar. And then we're going to launch a 2-ship for long-range strike. I do like the walleye. Yeah, let's use the walleye because the walleye has some standoff range. And I'll be a flight of 4. So Kharg Island is next. That's right there. I'm keeping our carrier fleet to the outside of these 2 incoming neutral fleets. How much fuel do I have left on Fast Eagle 9? We have quite a bit, so let's go ahead and move them up.
Roger. Turn 3.
These guys have no surface-to-air missiles, so Kharg Island probably does, so I'm going to treat that with a lot more respect, because we really don't know what's over here yet. We'll put our marker on it. I just want 60 nautical miles around the island. Okay, 30, actually. Yeah, 30 makes sense. This gives me an idea of when we're getting danger close, you know. I'm going to keep my combat air patrol outside the circle. There is a air base up here. We could even attack that, but primarily we want to focus on Kharg Island.
On station. Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
Alright, ray gun flight 1. Want you guys to come up here.
Roger. Turn 3, 2, 6.
Alright, here's our A7s. Once these guys form up, we're going to get them heading the right direction. Here's Rook 2. I'm going to keep Rook 2 over the water. We're not going to fly over Iran. We don't know how many SAMs are over here.
Roger.
So
Turn 3, 2.
we're going to be attacking from this direction a lot. Let's make sure these guys are formed up before I give them orders. Where's your wingman at? There he is. He's coming alongside.
On station.
Alright, he's on station. Let's go ahead and tell him to come over to here.
Roger. Turn 3, 2,
And let's
3.
bring your altitude up to 10,000.
Roger. Go to
I'll just help on
altitude.
gas.
1, 0, 0, 0, 0.
It's going to be a minute before these guys are ready. So we have good command of the skies. We have air supremacy for sure. Everybody's got lots of fuel. Okay. You guys are doing a head flank. Excellent. These guys are about formed up. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th one at? There he is. Okay. If they don't call out soon, I'll just tell them to go up there. let's get them up to 10,000.
Roger, go to altitude 10,000. Roger, turn 323.
All right, these guys are going to go in and finish off these Iranian tankers. And we'll compress a little bit of time while we get them in position. Everybody's got their orders. We have complete control of the scenario at this point.
On station.
Just make sure these guys are at the proper altitude. Looks like they are.
On station.
Okay. We go and get them down to attack altitude.
Roger, go to altitude 300.
All right, they're low.
Engage track 7081. Salvo fire.
All right, we should see 2 missiles come off of each wing. Each plane, I should
Weapon
say.
away.
1, 2, 1, 2. And then they would turn away. Excellent.
Roger, turn 322.
I briefly considered attacking the rear one first, because after he
7081
slows down,
is
this rear one
classified.
is gonna
Merchant.
run into him. So that could complicate the follow-on attack, but that's okay. You know what I'll do is I'm going to get bearing separation by going this way. So bearing separation is important for a line-of-sight attack.
Track 7082.
Right now-
is classified. Hostile merchant.
This hostile merchant are very close on the same bearing from this direction. By moving northwest, I'm increasing the separation from the perspective of my 2 airplanes here. So that's what I mean by bearing separation. Harpoon is very vulnerable to doubling up on the same contact if they're too close to each other in bearing. So I'm trying to help the Harpoon out here by driving it farther north first. Okay, now I believe I have enough separation, so now we'll attack.
Engaging track 7082. Salvo fire. New surface contact detected.
Should see 2 weapons here, 2 weapons here.
Weapon away.
1, 2, 1, 2. They should RTB.
Roger, RTB.
Excellent. Okay. Easy day. Oh, we have a large visual. Wonder who that is. He doesn't have a radar. We have a large visual target with no radar return. What's going on there? There's my radar plane's right here. That's interesting. I don't know what that's about. This could be a lifeboat with a radar reflector on it. Well, no, then we would have a radar return.
Track
Oh, it's an oil platform.
7293 is classified. Hostile ground unit. New surface
Okay.
contact detected.
We are going to destroy those as well. All right, let's start jamming these oil platforms.
Engage track 72
going to get Streetcar Flight 3 with your walleyes. Let's navigate you down to 1,000 feet.
Roger, go to altitude 1000.
I'm going to conduct a walleye attack on this oil rig here. Okay, excellent. All right, let's watch this attack first. These are Iranian oil tankers. They have no defense. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set them on fire with these weapons.
7081.
This one here will take a hit in a second.
Surface contact detected. On station. Hit track 7082.
Okay, let's start this attack run on these oil platforms. I'm not sure how effective this weapon's going to be.
Engage track 7293. Multiple hostile ground contacts detected.
So he's got 2 walleyes, it looks like. So let's take a look at this weapon. It's TV camera controlled, which is really interesting. Its range is only 3 nautical miles. It is a high explosive impact warhead. Has a 250-pound bomb, 113 kilograms. So that is the oil platform right up ahead. We're pretty close to being within weapons range right now. Alright, so he's popping up. He's going to give the... This is a glide bomb, so he needs to give the bomb some altitude.
Multiple ground contacts detected.
We'll drop 1.
Multiple hostile ground contacts detected.
So you have a pilot and a bomber, and the bomber needs to keep the camera on the target the whole flight.
Multiple ground contacts detected. Bombs away!
Okay, bombs off.
Multiple ground contacts detected. Multiple hostile ground surface contacts detected. Multiple ground contacts. Kill track 1289.
Oh, wow.
On station.
Our plane crashed. Alright, we're going to start doing some anti-radar missions here. I'm going to bring these guys up to like 10,000 feet because I think his altitude is what killed him.
Go to altitude 100.
I was really surprised we lost the plane on that one. It's almost like he ran into the water. If there was an incoming missile, I never saw the alert for it. These guys are passing 4,000 feet. I just want to make sure they have plenty of altitude, you know. And we're going to attack this oil platform as one unit. Alright, they're passing 6. That's plenty.
Engaging track 7293.
Okay, so the whole wing is going over. And we will watch that. Because that was odd. This guy's dead in the water. He'll probably sink. He's going to burn up. So we are going to have to launch a lot more air-to-ground planes. So let's get on that now. A6. Close air support Rockeye. Paveway. Yeah, let's do precision. Give me a flight of 4 paveways. Okay. And I am concerned about seed. There is a lot of radar on Kharg Island, so we're going to launch another 2-ship for the anti-radar. Okay. These guys will get going. Alright, these two guys, so they're up here at 10,000 feet. They're about to bomb this oil platform. We're going to watch this just to see how they behave. I'm very concerned that we lost a plane on that first run, and we didn't see any defensive fire, but there might have been, and I just didn't see it. Alright, that's the oil platform right there. If you can't see it, it's on my cursor.
Bombs away!
Yeah, so yeah, they have much more standoff range now. They're still closing the target because they have to. It's up to the bombardier now to keep the glide bomb on target.
Bombs away! On station.
So let's see what happens. I'm going to be looking for any kind of missile trail, surface air missile. Coming up from this oil platform.
Track 7294 is classified. Hostile ground unit.
Okay. So they're flying right over the target. That's not too bright.
Track 7293.
I wonder if it was fragmentation from the
On
bomb
station.
that damaged our aircraft. Because it might have been. Alright, so we've dropped a number of bombs on this thing.
On station.
Let's go ahead and finish it off.
Engaging track 7293.
Alright, so we do have surface-to-air missiles being launched over here. That's interesting. Did we get a hit? I don't know. I don't see one.
Engage track 7301.
Okay, so we got some fuel tanks here. Oof. These guys might have a bad time. They're driving towards, they're getting really close to these SAMs. Yeah, I might have to cancel this one. This is not looking good.
Ceasefire, track.
Yeah, let's get them out away from Kharg Island. While there's still SAMs on this island, I don't want to be anywhere near it. So this oil platform should be on fire. It is. Okay. Wonder what kind of range we have with our main gun.
Whip it away.
Oh, okay. That's on that other radar plane. All right, we're going to watch this because I don't know if this missile's making it to target yet. All right, there's the island. That's an oil platform below it. Yeah, and I hope that radar's on the beach because this missile's really low. I'm not sure what it's going after here. Surface to air missiles.
Hostile air. Contacts detected.
So it is shooting down the missile. Wow. Whoever those knuckleheads are. SAN-6.
Engage track 7293. Roger, turn 326. Roger, turn 326.
Alright, so this is Streetcar Flight 1.
Bombs away.
I'm going to have him RTB.
Roger, RTB.
So we need to get 2 missiles, salvo of 2, on each of these radars.
Engaging track 7301.
Yeah, and I'm hoping one of the 2 gets through is what it comes down to.
Bombs away.
We're going to watch this walleye. So you can see how it kind of wobbles. That's because it's being manually guided. And there's a little bit of a delay the further away the plane gets. It's using a radio signal to guide the weapon manually. Very old school guided weapon here from the Vietnam era.
Bombs hit track 72. Roger, RTB.
So those guys are RTBing after they expend their bombs. I guess I won't be doing walleyes anymore against this. We're going to come in and just drop some heavy weapons on these guys. Where's that missile at? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think my initial bomb run, I think the explosion killed my own plane, I think.
Roger, RTB.
I think he was too low, too close. Okay. Streetcar Flight 1. So this guy's coming in. He's going to launch 2 of his strike missiles against that. And then I'm going to have he's going to drop his cluster bombs on this oil platform over here. And he's at 10,000 feet. There they go. Okay, 2 of them on that. I want you to engage everything. Drop your entire payload on this
Engaging track
oil platform.
7293.
So we expect the missile in front of us to get shot down, and hopefully the second missile will hit the target. That's what we're hoping for. Looks like some anti-aircraft gun is going off on the island. Looks like that's one that missed. Hey, there's the radar. We hit it twice. Oh my gosh. Awesome. So that radar is definitely not functioning. Yeah, awesome. That's so good. Because this is long range. What was the range on this thing? Big Bird. Yeah, 324 nautical miles. There's another Big Bird radar right there.
Engage track 7293.
I'm going to drop some cluster bombs on this target here.
Bombs away. Hit track 7293.
Yeah, those are not very effective, are they? I just have him RTB.
Roger, RTB.
Alright, so where is my fleet at? They're right there. Excellent. So we have one more long-range radar to take out, and then we can get a little bit closer with things. These guys have GBU-10s.
Roger, turn 350.
So with GBU-10s, I want you guys up at 10,000 feet.
Roger, go to altitude 10,000.
Alright, we're going to watch Streetcar here for a little bit. Alright, let's get up to the next attack. Compress time until the next event, essentially.
Engage track 7300.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Engage track 7300.
There's Bear. I'm just checking fuel states at this point. Everybody's got plenty of fuel. Yeah, air supremacy, plenty of fuel. This works. What happened to our radar? I don't know. Looks like they turned it off. There it is. So they're being smart. They're turning their radars on and off. It's actually very smart. So we're going to shoot 2 again. Single shot from the lead and his wingman.
Engaging track
To there.
7300. Whip it away.
All right.
Multiple ground contacts detected. Multiple ground
Yeah,
contacts
these are the
detected.
oil
New
storage
ground
facilities.
Contact detected. New ground contact detected.
Let's see how if we get lucky with this radar here. Launching these 2 at a time seems to work. Ah, they both missed. How did you miss? Oh my gosh.
Engaging track 7300.
Just unlucky, I guess.
Whip it away.
Now, the missiles that are defending the island are infrared, by the way. So this is just really early warning. You know, we don't want them to have early warning before our planes get overhead. I'm hoping one of these 2 hits this thing. Apparently this one doesn't have any defense.
On station.
Oh, it does. Never mind.
Air, ground, contacts detected.
There it is. Oh, it got it.
300.
Oh, that stinks. SAM site. It's a nice SAM site, too. That's a good one. Oh, the radar is dead. We did kill the radar, but guess what? Now, without the radar, this thing should be useless. Yeah, it is radar guided. Radio command guided. Yep. So, I think we're okay. Let's, well, let's test the theory.
Engage track 7294.
All right, we're going to drop some GPU 10s on this oil platform first. Each one of these 4 planes should drop 1 GPU 10. Right through the clouds.
Bombs away.
They do have a laser designator on board. So,
Bombs away.
trying to grab a bomb so we can see how it behaves. Okay, so this thing should be guided right onto target. Yeah, it's guiding. You see how it's kind of correcting itself? That's good.
Hit track.
That should be a lot more effective than the walleye.
4.
Excellent. Oh, yeah, and it sunk. That is an ex-oil platform. Excellent. All right, go do that to this one.
Engage track 7293. Engage track 7321.
What I want to do here is we're going to try and drop a cluster bomb on that SA-6. The SA-6 should not fire at us. It has no radio control anymore. So we're going to see if that's the case.
ground contact detected.
All right. I'm going to tell him.
Hostile ground contacts detected. Multiple hostile ground contacts detected. Track engaging.
I'm going to tell him to make a pass on the fuel tank first.
Track 7-3.
That should reveal where the other positions are.
Classified. Hostile building.
I don't see any more. The big thing is no more radar.
Multiple
That's
ground contacts detected.
right there,
Track
right there.
7329 is classified. Ceasefire track. Engage track 73.
Okay, we're going to go after this SA-10 launcher.
Multiple hostile.
Oh my
ground
God.
contacts detected. Multiple ground engage track 7330. Multiple hostile ground.
Can I get a bombs away, please?
Bombs away.
Thank you. Don't die.
Hit track 7330. Bombs away.
All right, so that's working properly. Yeah, you punch out the radar. The missiles are nothing more than monuments. I'm going to put him weapons free and see what happens.
Hit track 7293. Engaging track 7295.
Yeah, that did not work at all.
Ceasefire track. Roger, turn 038. Ceasefire track.
So there's some SA-10s right there. We're going to bomb them. I think. All right. Oh, let's go ahead and launch one more flight of A7s. What the hell's this? Join formation. Well, let me fix this formation problem real quick. So I'm going to say leave formation. And then I'm going to say join formation. And then I'm going to go to the formation editor. And make sure that we position him properly.
Bombs away. Bombs away.
I think I selected the wrong one. Yeah, I did. Formation editor. Sacramento up in there. Okay, back to the flight deck. I just need a lot of A7s with GB10s on it. GB10s. Flight deck. A7.
7295.
Precision strike. Yeah. And just give me a flight of 2, I guess. We're really testing our air crews to... Oh, what the hell? What's Streetcar 6 doing? What's this? Hold on a second. Streetcar 6 lost its mind.
On station. Ceasefire track. Roger. Turn 229.
All right.
Ceasefire track.
going to break this formation apart.
Returning to station.
Okay. I decided to keep it together because I saw the option to rejoin formation. So, is this damaged? It's not damaged yet. How many GBU-10s do we have left? What's going on here? Oh, I see. I had the wrong one selected. Okay.
Roger. Turn 1, 2, 4.
So I think what we'll do is we'll do a tomahawk attack on these oil tanks, fuel tanks, while we're waiting on everybody to get their act together here. So this is going to be a T-Lam Charlies. So the RGM 109 Charlie. Gettysburg has a bunch of these. So here's what I'll do. I know Gettysburg's got 9, so I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he should have 8 remaining.
On station.
Let's make sure. And he does have 8 remaining, so that worked perfectly.
Greyhound away. Engage track 7, 3. Engaging track 7. Engage track 7. Engaging track 7, 3. Engage track 7.
I'm going to leave 2 in his
3,
inventory for
5.
later. Where is this? This is Ray Gun Flight 3. You guys are going to engage your last GBU on this oil platform.
Engaging track 7, 2, 9, 5.
Alright, they have 1 bomb remaining and 1 target, so this should work out well.
On station. Bombs away! Bombs away!
Okay, here's the bomb. Got 4 bombs going in on this platform. Should be more than enough.
Hit track 7, 2.
Nice.
Roger, roger, RTB. Roger, RTB.
Alright, they're all going back. So streetcar 6. A couple GB or a couple of let's get your altitude up to 3,000.
Roger, go to altitude 3000.
Make sure they're formed up.
Roger, turn 091. Engage track 7, 3, 2, 4.
Alright, so we're going to drop some cluster bombs on these fuel tanks. A fuel tank should be a soft target, so a cluster bomb should penetrate it, but I'm going to test that right here. Guess he's not going to drop it. Oh, he did drop it. Okay. So we kind of hits. It's a good hit. It is on fire. So that's good.
Bombs away. Hit track 7, 3,
Nice.
2 on station. Engaging track 7, 3, 2, 1.
So we'll just keep dropping these bombs until we're out of them. And right about then will be the same time the Tomahawks
Bombs
arrive.
away.
Tomahawk should make really short work of these.
Hit track 7,
Good
3,
hits.
2, 1.
Not even on fire, though. This one's on fire. We're waiting on his wingman. His wingman should do a run. Unless he's Winchester. No, they're not Winchester. Alright, do one more. Hey, this fuel tank's burned up. Alright.
Engage track 7, 3, 2, 2.
So it looks like once you set the fuel tanks on fire, they will eventually be destroyed. So that makes sense. It was actually this one over here that got destroyed, not this one. This one's still burning.
Bombs away. Roger, RTB.
Yeah. Excellent.
Hit track 7, 3, 2, 2. Bombs away. Roger,
There goes his
RTB.
wingman. Should see another hit here.
Hit track 7, 3, 2,
Nice.
2.
Oh, and here come the Tomahawks. Hell yeah. Oh my god.
Hit track 7, 3, 3, 3. Hit track 7, 3, 3, 6.
Really good hits on target. Very effective fire. Alright. So we still got to finish that oil platform off. Let's find our other flight. Where are you at? What flight is this? Okay.
Roger, turn 3, 4, 1.
Let's get you guys up 10,000 feet.
Roger, go to altitude 1, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Once we get some eyeballs on these targets, we'll launch another attack wave.
Roger, Turn
Actually, bring him a
0,
little bit closer.
4, 3.
Where's a Rook 1? What kind of fuel you got left? Pretty good fuel. All right, let's get these guys within
Roger.
visual range.
Turn 3, 4, 4.
We'll use our electronic warfare planes as spotters, essentially. Yeah, we can already see the targets, it looks like. All those refineries should be on fire.
On station.
Excellent, yep. Okay.
Roger. Turn 3, 3, 8.
Okay, streetcar flight 8 is what we're waiting on.
On station.
All right, we're going to go ahead and drop 1. Oh, did they bring walleyes? Are you kidding me? They did. Okay.
Engage track 7, 2, 9, 5.
I launched them with the wrong weapon, so that's my fault. So here's the Missouri. I want to take a look at the Delta. That's the Harpoon. Charlie. Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, so the Tomahawk Charlie should have little bomblets on it. High explosive impact. Standoff land attack missile. Flying pre-programmed course onto a target. Okay. So he's got 16 of those. All right, let's bring you down to 6,000 feet.
Roger. Go to altitude 6, 0,
Same with
0, 0. Roger. Go to altitude.
I got to be able to see
6,
these targets.
0, 0, 0.
I meant to take these guys off with the GBU-10s.
Bombs away.
Instead, we got these TV-guided bombs again that are not as effective against these oil platforms. But what I'll do is I'll break these guys off and I'll go bomb oil storage facility and see if that works any better. Here's the bomb. If we can zoom in on it, you can see 2 of them. Wow, it's going to be a double tap. They hit basically at the same time.
7, 2, 9,
And it
5.
did. It killed the platform, so... Awesome. Good job, guys. Now I want you to fly over here.
Turn 0, 6, 5.
Oh, this cloud that's over the island is probably keeping us from identifying. That's what it is. Okay.
Surface search on. Radar eye.
Let's navigate you guys down to like 1,000 feet.
Roger. Go to altitude 1, 0, 0, 0.
Yeah, the cloud cover here is brutal. take you guys down to 500 feet.
Roger, go to altitude 500. New ground contact detected. Track 7342 is classified. Hostile SAM site.
Alright, let's start taking these guys out.
Engaging track 7342.
What I need is a visual on these
Greyhound
guys.
away. Track 7342.
Alright, we should have visual on all of these, and we don't. That's very annoying. Okay. Like we have the labels, obviously, but I can't attack a label. Let me try and do some kind of I don't know. Let's try and do this.
We'll go.
I basically told him a point in the ground to bomb, and I'm hoping that one of the oil tanks is there. Let's see what he does with that order. I don't know. Also, I hope he doesn't frag himself. He's very low. Well, he's turning in. Oof. Yeah, this is concerning. This is reminiscent of the first walleye attack we did, where the bomb was so close when it exploded it destroyed the plane. Hopefully this doesn't happen again. No, he didn't release. Okay. Maybe because he was so low, that's possible. Let's bring you guys up a little bit. Navigate to 1,000 feet.
Roger, go to altitude 1000. Roger, go to altitude 1000.
Alright, he still has his order to attack. He is getting up to his ordered altitude.
Ceasefire, track.
Oh, I see it now. It's right there.
Engaging track 7326.
Okay, now that should work. So he went back down to 600 feet after I gave him the order to attack. So this must be the altitude that they like to be at to drop these walleyes. So it has to do with detection. For whatever reason, we cannot target these fuel tanks even though we can see them. It's very odd. Right. We'll watch our Tomahawk attack and call it a... and see what our score is after this one. If those oil refinery storage tanks were destroyed, they wouldn't be red. They would be black. So we're not going to get credit for destroying them, it looks like. This is going after one of the last SAM sites. Again, there's no radar. It's just the missile launcher.
Hit track 7342.
Yeah. And that's dead. Awesome. All right, let's see what our score is. Should be very good. I think we lost one plane due to pilot error. All right, so we did damage the other tanks, but we didn't destroy them, so that's why it says objective incomplete. We could not complete the objective because it wouldn't let us target them. Not sure what I can do about that. And we did lose one A7, I think, to his own bomb. Yeah, I think he was too close to the bomb when he released, when it hit the target. So, but other than that, did really good. Got maximum score. Good mission. This is the attack on Kharg Island. It's a U.S. versus Iranian mission. A lot of fun and surprisingly challenging because they gave a lot of Soviet-era units to the Iranian Navy, making it a big fight. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time. Bye.